Ioane Ioane, and I'm a sculptor and performance artist. I'm 3,055, and I'm a continuum of an extension of my mother, my grandmother, my great-great-grandmother, my community, and my nation for thousands of years. I'm not ashamed of my body. If I am, I'm ashamed of my heritage. My body is a nation, is my family. Well, I can speak on how I was brought up. And I was brought up in Samoa in my formative life, and in my family. Moved to Aotearoa when I was 6. But nudity to me, with my experience as a Samoan, it's not a big factor, it's not an issue, it's not a problem, it's not my issue necessarily in the context of this show coming from Europe. With this exhibition, it comes from a country where you're clothed from your neck down to your feet for 99% of your life. Whatever they think of us as exotic people, that's none of my business, none of our business. We're just 3,000 years old, and it's how I see myself. And just to be myself in that context, I don't need to protest against those exoticisms and deconstructing. Deconstructing, I believe, first has to start at home. I have to deconstruct myself first, because I am schooled predominantly in this Western education system and psyche, Western psyche, like all of us, it seems. I think the hardest battle is deconstructing yourself. And I think you should do that first before you fight larger things than yourself. So I spent, I suppose, 55 years remembering who I am. My involvement with Yuki Kihara's exhibition, The Study of a Samoan Savage, she approached me a year before she was going to do this, and I turned it down, and then afterwards we talked a bit more about it. And she explained a bit more about it, and I finally said yes, obviously, and the reason why is because of honouring our people that were treated so badly back in those days. Stolen from our islands to be exhibited in human zoos in Europe, and measuring them to justify that mindset of Europe that they were superior to us. Preparing for it, it began once I said I got permission from my daughters to do this after telling them the story. I still find it weird how nudity is perceived, because we now live in a society of soft porn and pornography that is readily available now to every child and old people, and it's interesting, and it's changing the cultural psyche of our world, you know. So it's interesting, shows like this, knowing the past and the history of where that came from. But in this time, with regard to sexuality, it will be interesting how people will perceive this. That's why I say, you know, it won't be as a shock as it was when they were first shown, because society was, well, not the same society back then as they are now. And we are either, as Pacific people. We're not threatened anymore. We've done all our defiance years ago, and we are now living beautifully as Pacific people.